What's up, everybody? Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can see my screen, and most importantly, hopefully today my connection will be fine. I believe that it will. Yesterday we had some problem with the Wi-Fi, or I had a problem with the Wi-Fi, so I had to turn off the stream. But today everything should be running just fine. So welcome on this live stream. We will be trading live BTC, the US market opening time. So we still have another 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 10 seconds, we can say, until the US is going to open. Let me do one thing. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move with the text banner here. Is it moving? No, it's not. I can't move with that. Okay, that doesn't matter now. I'm gonna hide it. So, yeah, looks okay. Okay, everything, I hope everything should be running fine. So, what we are creating right now on a BTC chart is we have some bearish divergences once again. So we keep creating bearish divergences through, let's say the last 20 hours, maybe 18 hours, we keep creating bearish divergences, which is obviously not really the thing that we want to see if we are talking about continuation to the upside. Today we took a really nice short position from the VP. My entry was like 30,650. Call it in a group. So we took this simply Fibonacci retracement from the high here to the low down there. VP, I was looking for taking this back down to the VWAP. In the end, played out very, very nicely. So what I'm paying attention to right now is I believe that we will get another rotation to the downside. I have another bearish bias, same way like yesterday. So basically yesterday what I was saying is I would expect some bearishness on US market opening, which in the end we were right in our analysis. Basically 15:30 we opened here on this candle. We got a pretty nice move to the downside, approximately of 2.6%. So that was nice prediction. But what I'm looking for is S&P 500, still looking for filling this gap from Thursday, actually, from the last Thursday here. So I would still expect that we're gonna fill this gap. Don't know if it's going to happen today. We are still in a local uptrend here, so that's definitely important thing to mention. So a little bit bearish bias, more bearish than bullish, but obviously we are not trading bias. We will be trading the thing that will be happening on a chart. So simply trading the charts here, bias don't really matter in the end. So we still have a 1 minute and 30 seconds. Pay attention, or remember that first, let's say 3, 4, 5 minutes, I would say, are I call them a pairing process, so like a choppy movement, and then from like 15:35 to 15:40 it's a directional move, so it's gonna set a direction for the session, not all the time but more than not. So we're gonna pay attention to this. So yeah, right now we are getting some move to the upside. Obviously local support, VWAP here. Local resistance will be, let's have a look for the London POC. We are hovering around it. We are hovering around the London POC, so that's a nice thing to see. We have a naked POC from. Do we actually? No, we don't. We don't have any naked POC here, and not even above us. So yeah, from the bearish divergences, more likely to get a rotation down. Obviously, we will see what's going to happen here. As soon as we're gonna stay above the VWAP, it's becoming still more bullish on a day. Once we're gonna lose VWAP, I will be looking for a daily open, which is coming in. Let me check that. Around 30,000, I would say. Yeah, 29,823. The daily open. We retested it once at like 3:30. Yeah, 3:30 a.m. So the daily open is retested already, but still a valid level to be aware of here. So yeah, this is current plan. Let's have a look how it's going to play out on a gold. What do we have on a gold? On a gold, we are hitting this VP. Very important resistance on a gold. I'm still looking for move to the downside to like 18, 14. We created this local range, so I'm not in a short position now. I would be looking for taking short positions once we're gonna lose this low here. So let's pay attention to the BTC. Let's pay attention here what's going to happen. We're gonna monitor the volume and so on. Let me open Discord here. By the way, it's always not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I said this already a million times. So you guys know this, but this is not a financial advice. Keep that in mind. So yeah, let's pay attention if we can lose the VWAP. Once we will lose it, it's becoming more likely we are going to the downside, obviously, from here. Currently hitting the daily POC. I believe, yeah, daily POC, important support level. Okay, we are getting some volume increase. That's really the thing that we want to see now. We hit again golden pocket locally. I guess you mean this. Yeah, this is GP. On the other hand, it's a really small move. But yeah, that's the reason why we got rejected here. Let's have a look for S&P. What S&P is doing? Okay, we have another gap from yesterday. S&P pushing to the upside. Let's have a look for the 1 hour time frame. Okay, we are most likely. We have some gap here. Could be actually filling this gap before going for the lower ones. Could be a possible scenario here. On a big DC, I believe we still have some single prints above that are not filled from yesterday. Yeah, not the big ones, but until like 31,000 we have some single prints here. It's more of a shorts closing actually than a new longs opening here. This is interesting. A lot of shorts closing. Low liquidity here. That's what you usually have when there is a session opening. Yesterday, give or take the same thing. And gold is going down heavily here. Yeah, I would be waiting for breaking through this low. It's very important level. Very important. So we have first 5 minutes. Now until like 15:40 it will be very important if we will actually break higher or we will reject this. What happened yesterday? Let's have a look if we have some single prints below us. I don't think so, but we can quickly check that. No, we have a naked POC, TPO POC. It's not hit yet, 29,700. It was almost retested here, so be aware of this. Yeah, I would view this level as retested already. We have a buying tails down there, 7 of them. It's not a huge amount. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, once again, getting some bearish divergences. Not a huge ones. Not a huge ones here. We have a really big ones on like 1 hour time frame. Yeah, that's crazy. The difference here is, I can give you the exact numbers. Negative 129 million here. The CVD. Negative 76 here it was. Oh my goodness. That's like a 50 million difference. So 50 million more buys just on a buy bid. 50 million more buys on this leg than here. But the price is lower, giving you your divergence. So someone was absorbing heavily this move to the upside and most likely still absorbing. Simply gonna wait if this is going to break or not. If it will, then it can shoot higher. If not, it will give us a really deep rejection, I believe. Back to the naked POC 28,500. This would be the level I'd be looking for. Could this be actually? We could be forming something like this. Yeah, this was a VP. So possibility of ABCD pattern. So that would look like this. Mm-hmm. To one-to-one extension is okay. This is very, very nice. We have a really nice confluence with this naked POC down there. Yeah, that would be amazing to get a leg to the downside from here. $31,300 daily and a drop. Yeah, it is possible to hit this new daily. Will be local resistance here on a chart. I'm honestly paying more attention to the VP now, where we are right now. It's more important level for me. Not a lot of volatility yet. Not at all. A lot of buying volume, but this was caused on a more of a shorts closing than actually new longs heavily opening. And yeah, this was a very strong level on the chart. Yeah, this daily looks like a good resistance level. Here, maybe then get a move to the downside. I would short after losing the VWAP actually. That's important level to lose here. Then could be short. Too risky to short now in my opinion. It's just not a high probability trade. In long this week, what do you expect, up or down? Not gonna tell it like this because obviously we have to wait for the reaction from the levels, right? If we can reclaim 31,700 this area, we can definitely go higher. That's why I'm still holding a long position from 26,000, because it's not extremely bearish yet. So once we will reclaim it, we can continue higher, but if we will reject, let's say from the daily or 37,700, we will most likely go down once again. But there is still a lot of buying pressure, a lot of demand here on a BTC chart. Not a divergence. Let's have a look for gold. I've it all. S&P. I believe we can do something like this. Hit the upper gap and then go for a move to the downside. We will see. On a BTC I'm gonna short once we're gonna lose the VWAP. I don't believe that the first touch on the VWAP will hold us. Not at all. That's a nice short position here. Once we will lose it, this is entry. Somewhere around here, this is a stop loss level. Pretty clear. Looking for a daily open as a TP1. Once we will lose the daily open, I will be looking for the naked POC down there, which is giving you risk and reward 14.9, we can say. Not a bad trade. So pretty clear plan, I would say right now. Very clear one. Looking for a daily up here, short. Looking for losing the VWAP, short. Is this a long position? Not at all. Not at all. Nothing is really telling me to go long here. It's not a high probability trade, even though I believe that once we will stay above this, we can continue higher from here. It's more of a guessing game, more of a gamble here than actually going anywhere. Yeah, I wanted to talk about a longer investment in a BDC. So what I'm doing right now is I have a pretty clear plan. I was looking for this 30k area for weeks or months now. I was mentioning this a lot of times that this will be a pool of liquidity. I believe a really strong support on a BDC chart. So basically what I did is I bought with a lot of spot down there. You know, my average entry price is like 27,200, something like this, maybe a little bit better. So yeah, what I'm looking for and what is my plan? Well, I still have some fiat prepared for buying at 23,000, 23, 24. This looks like a good support level on the chart too. Once we will lose this, I truly believe that we will revisit this level once. So I'm definitely looking, once we will lose this really big support, I believe we will go back to the 19k, small bounce, 14k, 11k, then 9k. It's very possible once we will lose this very important support level. But this one is just so huge that I would be stupid if I wouldn't be buying down there. Also create a swing failure pattern. So basically what I did is I bought some bitcoins here, then I bought even more at 25. So I showed to members these buy zones. Let me try to find them. I was posting this somewhere, I'm not sure where. Let me try to find it. Yeah, here. These were the buying zones. So 28,800, 26,500, and the last one was 23,800. So the two of them were hit in the end, and I bought here. What I'm doing is I'm using a lettering into position. So simply the upper box was smallest position, middle box, middle position, and basically the lowest box, the biggest position down there. If we will lose this level, then I have some assets in other investments, in other or I have some fiat in other assets. I'm planning to sell some of them if BTC will go down, and I will be accumulating more bitcoins because I believe in BTC in long term, and even in like a local term, short term. If we will reclaim 31,700, we can, I don't want to say definitely because you never know. It's a game of probabilities. It's a game of probabilities, you never know, but this is what I'm looking for. I have a problem with a stop loss. Every time I hit stop loss and go any otherwise. Yeah, you are getting swing failure, so called. So yeah, stop loss placement is very important, obviously. If you will be randomly placing stop losses, then something like this will be happening to you. Well, the best advice I can give you, join Wizards. You will learn how to use these things, because that's why we have a learning section on our website. So link is down below the video. You can find it here, or I can find it here. This is our Facebook website, but let me try to find the link for it. It's here. So here, plans and pricing, learning section, you will find how to place stop losses here. Yeah, stop loss placement is very important, obviously. Super important. It's just you, like, don't do this. Simply said, don't do this. That you will place your stop loss. Let's say I'm gonna enter short here, and I'm gonna place stop loss here because this is the local high that we have. What's going to happen is price will move up, it creates swing failure pattern, and then against you. So basically it will kick you out of the position. You will get stopped out in a losing trade. You're gonna lose money, and then it's gonna play out in your direction that you were aiming for. Swing failure pattern once again. It's here. Wizard section, SFP, swing failure pattern. And I'm not logged in. You have to log in to see this. Yeah. Some bearish, bullish divergence on OBV. And a bearish one on gold. We have quite a lot of volume behind the move on gold. So it's playing out once again. This is amazing. Obviously what I did yesterday in the evening for Wizard members. 1831, 1834 looks like a nice short entry. Yesterday, 2022, 54. This is 31, this is 34. Really nice move to the downside already. I'll be paying attention to the NPOC 1812. We'll be aiming for something like this. Let's see if it can hold this range. Once we will lose it, it's a nice short position in my opinion. We can go for VWAP retest. That would be amazing. Okay, S&P getting some reverse here, looks like. Yeah, I would be looking for either filling the upper gap. It's hard to tell right now. For me, it's 50-50. I'm not S&P trader, but now locally you are in the uptrend, so you can say, like, in general you have a little bit more probabilities we will go fill the upper gap, but you never really know in this. And I'm not focusing on S&P though, so. I'm sorry. What I wanted to say is once we're gonna lose these three candles. So once we will simply said, once we will lose VWAP, it will be very, very quick in my opinion, because I see a lot of trap longs here. You see 3.7 million. You see 3.1 million. 2.4. A lot of them. A lot of millions. So let's have a look if we can lose this on gold. It's very, very important support right now. Very, very important one. And here on BTC, still looking locally for a VWAP. That's a really clear support level to be aware of. Also a daily value area low on the gold. Let's see if we can get a buyback and not a rotation up. I believe it's more likely we're gonna get a rotation down once again. On the gold, we are hitting a really key resistance level. Like a really key one. Did you short got stopped out? Yeah, you mean the one we took in a group? Yeah, in a break even, because we were basically taking profits already. We were taking profits already on a VWAP. Let me try to find a message. Here, 1344, absolute bottom on a chart today after the short taken. So I said TP taken 50%. Let's go to the BTC chart. 1344. 1344. It's right there. Right there. Here in the Wizards chat. I firstly said, let me try to find it. Because I was calling a short. Yeah, here. 11 a.m. I'm short now. 3 hours and not the biggest move. Not the biggest move, but it was from here down here, like a 1% move. Not a huge move, let's be honest, but good trade in the end. Yeah, and what tick size you use for naked POCs? 50, I believe. I'm never changing this on Exo charts. No, 80 actually. So on the daily volume profile it's 80. On a daily TPO it's 50. And obviously on the trading view you can change it. So gold is either going to retest the VWAP, get rejected, or we're gonna see rejection now, losing the range, move to the downside, or we're gonna reclaim the VWAP and continue higher to 1840. So I know what to look for. And yeah, ready to execute a plan. Same thing on BTC. Ready to execute a plan. Once the VWAP will be lost, I want to see like a lot of volume coming in. Stream is a bit laggy today as well. That's weird. My Wi-Fi should be fine. Let's have a look for support on a gold. Yeah, 1812, 1814. That's a really good support on a gold. 1811. Naked POC is a little bit above this, I believe. It will be, yeah. This is a long level. Every day of the week. This is a long level. So the setup, if we're gonna lose this, setup will look like this. No financial advice, obviously. Paper money, of course. But looking for something like this. 2.2 risk and reward. Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade at all. Not really happening anything right now. No trade at all. We have a plan, but right now this is the time where we have to be patient. And wait for the best possible entry. Which is right now coming in on a gold after losing this, but you are here for BDC, I guess. After losing the VWAP, VWAP locally, very big support. You have also Confluence with the daily TPO POC. Once this will be lost, we are going back down to 29,700. Most likely. I'm not saying that we will, but it's very likely. This won't be bad trade. It's like a $600. So that's another 2%. Definitely not a bad trade. Where is the daily POC? Okay. 1828. Which is the VWAP. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Do we have any platform for gold and forex to check footprints and TPO charts? Yes, we do, NinjaTrader. What was another one? Sierra charts. I was using Sierra charts in the past for like a really short period of time, since the data are really extremely expensive, and at the time I wasn't able to pay for it. And now I'm just, I'm doing like fine on the gold without actually footprints. But yeah, I'm still looking for some platform. But problem is that the NinjaTrader is only for Windows from what I saw. I'm not sure about the Sierra charts, but I believe that actually only for Windows too. That's a little bit complicated. I don't know how I can run Windows on a Mac. I know that there is a way. I don't know how though. I don't want to do it actually. So I will have to buy, I guess, another PC. But I'm pretty sure that it's only for Windows. Let me know in the chat if I'm wrong, but I think I'm not. So maybe possible setup is coming. We trapped a lot of longs on this leg. So they will be getting out, I guess. Maybe they are getting out now. Let's actually see if this is a new shorts opening. No. Yeah, shorts. Sorry, longs. Longs closing. Yeah. So simply VWAP is a locally really big support here. By the way, I'm gonna start using this color. This looks so cool. This looks so cool. One of the members made it. So shout out to him. Looks really nice. I'm gonna change some settings here because I don't like too much data actually. For example, bytes per seconds. That's in my opinion totally useless. For me at least, for some decision making. And less data you have, the better it is, right? So you can use emulator. I don't know how to use. So it will be like translating the code for Mac. And I can use still I can still use the how it's called the Mac software. Wow, now I can't remember how it's called, the software in Macs. Maybe just Mac software. I don't know. Oh, Mac OS, yeah, Mac OS. So you can use Mac OS, and it will run the Sierra charts. Some forex, yeah, we started trading gold, or I did. And I do trade gold on FTMO on a funded account. You can virtualize any other OS in Mac, VirtualBox, or... Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not like really into IT to be honest, so I don't know about these things. But that sounds pretty cool. I'm gonna check it. Gold looks really bearish to me right now, more likely to go down. You install virtual machine parallels. Okay, I'm gonna check it after stream, how it works. Thanks for this, appreciate it. Gold dumps, yeah. I'm looking lower on the gold. Basically, what I said yesterday in Wizards. So for paid members, right there in ForexTA, let's have a look. 1831, 1834 area looks like a nice short entry. Let's see where we got rejected. 1831, 1835. So I was wrong by $1. That's unfortunate. short on Ethereum. Ethereum looks like a BTC chart. I'm not trading ETH actually, but seems like 618 and a 66. Yeah. BTC going down too now. I believe another short scalp is coming. If you are not short already on a gold, it's a risky position, like a really risky one. You are being like really aggressive, but stop loss simply back in the range, looking for the take profit down there. 2.05 risk and reward, not the best one, but I would say a reasonable trade to take. But since the OBV is pushing heavily down, I would really expect move to the downside. But everything can happen here. That's the thing you have to keep in mind. Now it looks like a swing failure pattern. And BTC is hitting the VWAP. Yeah. I gotta go. Have a good day, man. Thanks for joining us today. So yeah, VWAP currently big support. Can we lose it? I believe we can. See you later on Wizards Chat. See ya, bye. So let's see if we can break through it. On a gold, trying to get back into the range. 15-minute time frame, still 3 minutes to close. Can create a swing failure pattern on 15 minutes, then it would be a little bit more bullish. But the selling pressure is quite big. Selling pressure is quite big. And the BTC is losing the VWAP now. I would wait for breaking these lows, or I'm gonna wait for breaking these lows for a short entry. Actually, it's I want to be a little bit more like passive here and play this a little bit more safely, I would say. Stop loss somewhere back here. Target daily open 2.8 risk and reward. I would like to preferably place stop loss above the New York POC, which is too high. That would be here. Risk and reward wouldn't really be given sense. Let's have a look for the daily POC. Okay, daily POC is here. This looks better. This looks better. So this box is really the last area of support that we have. You can view it like this. Losing this means we are most likely going down. We don't have a lot of volume behind it, though. That's important thing to mention. Not a lot of volume pressure. Let's check S&P. S&P still creating some local range. Right here in a downtrend, locally on a 1 minute time frame. So I would look for breaking this to the downside here. Would be important. 1 minute, 1.5 minute for 15-minute candle close on gold. That would be very, very, very important to see here too. If it creates swing failure pattern, it can get another rotation to the upside. Gold, sorry, BDC. Not doing anything at all right now. I like that there is not a lot of selling into the VWAP yet, so not really anyone is absorbing it. That's nice thing to see. Longs are getting wrecked already. Wrecked bubbles occurring, so we are getting some liquidations. Obviously, the biggest liquidation pool will be like 30,200 to like 30,000. So yeah, bouncing from this blue box now. That's why I'm not trying to be like early here. Better to wait and have a little bit bad entry or worse entry than actually being extremely aggressive, taking a short here and now trapped. This 5-minute candle will be important. Very, very important. Important. Let's check a gold. This looks like a swing failure pattern. Still, the selling pressure is quite crazy. POC of this range is okay here. Okay. Very, very chill stream today. I don't know, not a big volatility. Still a little bit lazy, slow market. You created like a local range. We should be aware of this. High, low. POC is okay. We are the POC. Yeah, important level on a BDC. Once this will be lost, it's a safe short in my opinion. This is really one of the entries that I view as a safe, like a high probability trade, something like this. I'm gonna post it to Wizards. So yeah, this is what I do when I'm not streaming. This is how I'm updating Wizards. Once we lose this range, safe short to daily open. I'm not saying that it's 100% going to play out, but we have a really big probability that it will. Okay, so this is Windows. Bootcamp Assistant only on Intel processor, not M1. Well, I have M1. It sucks. Yeah, I have M1 Mac. It's honestly the best Mac I've ever had. I had like the 16-inch one, which was for like $5,000, like a really expensive one, and I sold it because it was useless for me. Like every time I started to do something more intensive. It was like helicopter, uh, or like a jet. It was doing like extreme noise. This, I think that this don't even have any cooler inside. I'm not sure, but I've never heard doing it like any noise. Which I guess you are saying it's not that important, but it can be really annoying, especially when it's like so expensive. We have a single print here to fill on a gold. I don't have any footprints, but it's like simply visible that this is a single print, because yesterday yeah, it's a single print from yesterday. Yes, so this is the first support on a gold. 1818. Nice strategy made. I'm not sure about what strategy you are talking right now, but I guess thanks. I forgot what I was saying. Maybe I was mentioning some strategy. I'm a little bit tired today. Because like a really stupid thing happened to me actually yesterday. I got into bed in the evening. I got into trade in the evening. I went to bed, and I wanted to be safe overnight. And I got in into gold position, and basically market is closed here, right? Between my time 11 p.m. and midnight. So I weren't able to close the short. So what I did is I set up alarm, and I got up at like I don't know, 0:30, something like this. I closed the position, and I wasn't able to sleep at all. So really tired today. Okay, seems like gold is wanting to hold this range for now.